Hi guys, we're here at Napui Quarter for episode 21. We recently learned that Shiro was an envoy, and in order to fight him, because he's the cause of the plague, we need to become closer to the stars. So we've come to see the Oracle of the Mists, who can help us do that. And he said that there were these three celestial entities here: Tamu, Kaijan Don, Haiji, and Kwang Sang. I think I said that right? Yeah, well, we've got to beat all of those, so let's speak to Adept Nai. All is as it should be. It's time for you now to become closer to the stars. Okay. Almost leveled up again. Also, between the last two episodes, if you look at my skills, I got this skill here called Wild Strike. It's basically exactly the same as Fox Fangs, which is what we were using before. That's this one. Except that this one will also remove a stance. It takes a little bit longer to activate, but it's half a second, it doesn't really matter. And that will remove stances, so if people are blocking me a lot, then I can use that and get through the blocking. So that's pretty cool. Let's speak to Adept Nai, figure out what we're doing here. What's happening at Napui? Oh, commune with the spirit realm and become Weno-Su, closer to the stars. This will restore the balance that exists in all of Cantha and allow you to communicate with the spirit realm where Shiro exists. So this is just like becoming closer to the gods and gaining the gift of true sight from the previous series. So what's happening here at Napui? You have come here to become Weno-Su, or closer to the stars. This ceremony will allow you to commune with the spirit realm. Blah blah blah. It's the first step to defeating Shiro. Okay. Let's read about these four entities that we're taking out, shall we? Haiji, the Phoenix, the representation of fiery eternity in the underworld. Haiji was the youngest of 8 sons from a noble family long known for producing talented warriors. He did not like to fight, preferring instead to wield his paintbrush, with which he had unsurpassed skill. One evening his family was attacked by a neighbouring warlord. Haiji was tortured and left for dead, but as the invaders swept down upon his 2 baby sisters, he arose, took up the sword he had so despised, and single-handedly killed every invader. When his grim task was complete, Haiji dropped to his knees and begged Grenth, god of death, to see to it that his family's murderers found no peace in the afterlife. Grenth heard Haiji's prayers, dooming the souls of the murderers to an eternity of fiery torture. And these little things here, I'm not quite sure what they're meant to be. Are they meant to be globes? Is this a crude representation of the solar system? I haven't got a clue. I don't think we've ever seen a globe with enough detail on it to make out the landmass. There's actually a screenshot of one of the dungeons in Guild Wars 2, and there's a globe on there. Everyone's always wanted to see what the whole world looks like. And there's a globe on there, but you can only see like a tiny portion of the land, because the rest of the globe's got like this cloth over it. It's just such tease. But yeah. Okay, so Kwang Sang, the turtle dragon, the eternal paradox. Kwang Sang was a wizened old sage who spent his days dispensing helpful advice and delivering messages to and from the spirit realm. When the emperor's daughter took sick with an unknown illness, Kwang Sang consulted with the spirits. After gathering their advice, he returned to his emperor's side, relaying all that he had learned. Convinced of Kwang Sang's advice, the emperor ordered the death of the oldest daughter of every household, and when it was done, he looked to his own daughter, sure she would be healthy once more. Instead, he found her cold body lying in her bed. It did not take Kwang Sang long to realize he had misinterpreted the riddles of the spirits. In grief and shame, he took the emperor's sword and cut off his own head. Shit. Okay. Next one, Tamu. The dragon, a reminder of atrocity, pain and anguish. I find that description there of the dragon, atrocity, pain and anguish, quite interesting, because, you know, the elder dragons could probably be described like that as well. Anyway, Tamu was an empress well known for her generosity and kind spirit. The people of her lands were all her children, and she made sure none went without food and shelter. When the Naga attacked, her private guards urged her to flee the city that she might save her own life. But Tamu would not abandon her children. She called to her people to take up arms and defend themselves against the Naga, and she herself went into the streets to do battle. Unfortunately, the Naga overpowered Tamu and her people, keeping her alive to witness the torture and murder of every single person in the city. Enraged beyond reason, she managed to break from her bonds and call down the fire from the heavens, which streaked through the streets in the form of a dragon, incinerating the Naga attackers. Lastly, Kaijan Don, the Kirin, the embodiment of corruption. Kaijan Don was a healer of breathtaking beauty who showed compassion to any who sought her aid, including those who could not pay her. Unfortunately, Kaijan Don caught the eye of a cruel gang leader. When she refused his offer of courtship, his men attacked her, scarring her lovely face past all recognition. When Kaijan's scars proved immune to even her own strong magic, she became enraged and swore revenge upon her attackers. Over the years, her quest for vengeance became an obsession that blackened her soul, until at last she made a pact with a demon who promised powerful magics in return for completing the horrific ritual that would make him flesh. Kaijan Don did not hesitate, and the killings she performed that day left her forever corrupted. So those are pretty dark. I mean, the game on a whole isn't very dark really. There are a few bits that are quite dark, but these are, yeah, quite dark. I guess we should probably just grab some henchmen and go in. I'll read the outpost description, and I still haven't talked to any of these guys, so I want to talk to just one or two. I won't do too long. I mostly want to talk to Talon and Zoe, and then we'll get going. So Napui Quarter. Though it appears to be just another of Kaineng City's murderous slum districts, Napui Quarter is actually home to the adepts who serve Sun, the mysterious oracle of the mists. Within these slums, they study the words and teachings of the oracle while protecting the downtrodden in secret. If you wish to become closer to the stars, this is the place to begin. And doing so could claim your life. Okay, so yeah, let's speak to Zoe. She says, we have come here to accomplish a task. All actions that go toward completing that goal are acceptable. All else is wasteful. And Talon says, there is little love for those of my kind in this place, yet I am here to save them all. To those who matter, actions speak louder than words, and my actions shall echo across this city for eternity until all recognize the honor of the Tengu race. Alright, okay, so we've kind of got a choice here. Do we want to take the factions henchmen, or do we want to take the prophecies henchmen? And I'm going to stick with the factions one. This mission I'm a little bit worried about. This mission, as you kill each of these celestial things as a part of the ritual, they kind of split into 1,000 pieces and just start falling all over the map. So every 3 minutes all of the things that you kill in this level all come back, and after you've killed all 4 of the monsters, there's just hundreds of them all over the place. Okay, maybe that's a little bit of exaggeration, but it's very easy to get swarmed by enemies, and since I don't have a mini-map, that could spell disaster for me. So if I fail, then I'll try using the other henchmen. Maybe they're a little bit stronger, I don't know. But I think we're done, actually. We'll read the journal some other time. We've done enough talking. Let's enter the mission! Alright, so here we are, we're in. Defeat the celestial creatures to become closer to the stars. Defeat Kaijan Dom, the celestial Kirin, the turtle dragon, the phoenix, and the regular dragon. Adept Nai says the celestials and their guardians have been summoned. You must defeat them if you wish to become Wayno Su. Upon the destruction of a celestial, its essence will be spread, creating countless smaller celestials that will endlessly return, much like the stars in the night sky. The difficulty of this task increases with each celestial you encounter, since you will face not only that celestial, but the essence of those you have already defeated, as well as the celestial's guardians. Pass through an orb to begin your trial. You will find yourself transported to a location near a celestial you must defeat, and we get the choice of where we want to start. You can see in each one there's actually, yeah, in each one I think you can see that there's a vision of the celestial that's near. So I think that's the phoenix, that's the big dragon, that's the turtle, and this is the other one, I think. I'm pretty sure this is the one we want to go in. Yes it is. Okay, so we've come through and we've chosen our path. If you're playing with loads of other humans, then of course you can kind of mix and match. It probably wouldn't be advised unless you were all quite good players, but yeah. Oh, do you know what I forgot? I forgot to get that armor. Oh well, we'll get it after this mission. And yeah, you can see we're fighting the Tengu. The Tengu are here in the city. They don't really explain why the Tengu are here as a part of this ritual. I'm really not sure what that's all about. But they are here, and they are regular Tengu. They're called Star Sentinels. They're not all called Sentinels, but Star Sentinels, Star Blades, and there's one other type as well. They're not too much of a problem. These are the only regular enemies. After we defeat the Celestials, we'll be fighting a lot more things. I just hope I don't get lost. This is one of those missions where you can get lost very quickly, very easily. And this is quite a cool mission as far as drops go as well. There's certain drops that you can get, and pretty much this you can get them elsewhere, but this is really the only reliable place you can get them. There's a special set of weapons called celestial weapons, and you can only find them here really. There are other places you can get them from chests and so, and there's some random enemies that seem to drop them as well, but this is mostly where you want to come for those. And a while back you could get a lot of good money for those actually if they had good stats. Anyway, I will speed it up as much as possible. That's the other one, Starlight. They're monks. So here's our first one. This is Kaijan Dom. I won't speed it up just yet. Kaijan Dom's a monk, but not a healing monk. It's a smiting monk. And Kaijan Dom uses sort of a skill, a signet that knocks people down a lot. And the really depressing thing about that is when we kill Kaijan Dom and his spirit starts going everywhere, we're going to be constantly getting knocked down in this mission, which is very annoying. But there you go, so you can see that they've all come down now. We've killed the first of 4. Seems pretty easy, right? But we'll start having to go a lot slower now. We've got to go all the way here for the next one, Kwang Sang, then all the way there to Tamu, and then all the way there to Haiji. And if we want the Master's Reward, we've got to do it fast. Yeah, so now I believe I'm going to try and speed it up. If I run into any hardship or die or there's something interesting, there's not that much to say about this mission, I don't think. You can come back to this area later on as an explorable area. I hope I'm going the right way. I do have a map up, but I'm a little bit scared I'll get it wrong. Yeah, you can come back here as an explorable area later, but it's sort of this totally hidden optional place that, as far as I can see, there's no real quests or anything to do there. And the area that you come back to when you come here as an explorable isn't actually this very area. There's sort of a gate that blocks you off from the mission proper. So yeah. Yeah, like, as I was saying, there's not that much to say, so I'm going to speed it up. See you guys in a sec. Oh shit, they found me. Oh, I've got to stop talking. Why am I still talking? Okay. See you in a sec. Yeah, this is the gate that I was talking about, by the way. This gate here, when you come back here as an explorable area, you can go behind that gate, but it's always shut, so you can't get back to this sort of area here. We're closing in on the next guy, Kwang Sang now. Don't think there's too many enemies. Yeah, he's over there. One other thing that's probably worth talking about is the sky. You'll see that everything's kind of got this weird purple tint to it. If you look in the sky, it's kind of all crazy. Yeah, I really don't know what to think about the sky here. I don't know why it's like this. I mean, is it just that our characters can see the sky like this because we're taking part in the ritual? Or is it that because we're doing the ritual, everywhere around this part of the city looks like this? Or is it just like this all the time, and the reason why that we do the ritual here in this city is because it's kind of got these mystical celestial energies around it? I mean, I haven't got a clue. If you guys want to talk about it, or you've got any ideas, then yeah, feel free to tell me. If you're familiar with the games and played them before, it kind of reminds me of the Realm of Torment in a bit of a weird way. Probably not any connection there. I can't imagine why there would be. And you can see obviously where each of the main celestial bosses are. There's this giant sort of glowing light. I assume if we didn't have a mini-map, you could kind of try and find them all by just looking for the big light beams like these. Anyway, here we go. Oh, we got a grinning dragon axe. Sounds pretty cool. Okay, so here's the second. Oh, I'm playing crap. Okay, so that's 2 down, 2 to go. How long have we been in? Probably not that long yet. And they dropped a celestial essence for us. The festival in Cantha, they celebrate the new year at a different time than the people up north in Tyria celebrate it. Up north they call it Winter's Day, and they celebrate it at New Year. That us in Western civilization in the real world, that's when we celebrate it. But here they celebrate New Year at the same time as the Chinese do in the real world. and they have a completely different festival for it. And that will happen in February, and depending on how long it takes me to do this, we might end the series and end up seeing that. But that festival is very much to do with these celestials, and in fact every year you can get a new mini pet that is based after the celestials, and you can start summoning them and all kinds of cool things. Please tell me I'm going the right way. I'm not going the right way. Shit. Yeah, so yeah, it's pretty cool. We might be able to see that if we can. Oh wow, now it's all sparking. That's awesome. Ah, okay, right, I think we're going to cross this bridge. Yeah, we are. Okay, alright. Back on track, I'll speed it up again. Hey, we leveled up. Okay, what level is that now? We're now level 17. Still massively under level. We should have been level 20 ages ago. I don't know what to put up. Critical strikes. You gain 1 energy at 3 ranks, 2 energy at 8. Can I go up to 8? Yes, I can. Cool. So we'll get some more energy now. That's good. That's very good. Alright, let's keep going. Sorry. Just wanted to mention that we leveled up. Okay, here we go. Here's the third one. This is Tamu, the big powerful dragon. And you can see here that there are a lot of celestials around him. This happens more and more, so the final boss we kill, there's going to be loads of enemies that we've got to be very careful about. So I'm just going to try and take it slow. I kind of want to rush it and go for masters, but the masters reward really shouldn't matter too much to me, so let's take it slow. Hopefully we can pull him and just him alone. Alright, we got him and a dragon. Come on, keep coming. Come on. Come on. Alright, okay, cool. So now we can kill him. There's still loads of enemies around there. I'm kind of scared. Alright, okay, alright. So now loads of the dragons are going to appear. I want to pull everyone back. Careful, 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 careful. Alright, so you see the Tengu attacking us. Wow, one of them spawned behind us. Oh my god, look, there's loads of them. Look at them all! This is why this mission's so dangerous. Alright, so these dragons, these are elementalists. And they're quite dangerous. So this is the hardest bit. This is the hardest and the slowest bit. Oh wow, there's some kind of crazy looking rune circle on the floor here. I have no idea why that's there. I've never seen it before either. I'm trying to sneak past this group here, but it's probably not a very good idea. I'll just fight them. I don't want to get surrounded. That would just be the worst. Yeah, look at this rune circle. That is weird. I wonder why it's there. Okay, here we are. We're at the last boss. I've just killed a load of celestials here, so in 3 minutes, where I am stood, loads more celestials are going to appear, which is dangerous. Oh shit, they've knocked me down. So basically, I've got to try and pull some of these away, so that we can get to the final boss, but safely. And I've got to do it quickly, because if we wait too long, these things are going to spawn behind us. We're going to be surrounded and fighting loads of enemies at once, which isn't something that we want, is it? So yeah, High G seems to be right there on the left. I know that if I can run in and spike him out before the rest of the enemies arrive. No, hold on. No, get back. There we go. We can kill the Tengu now. Okay, alright, I'm just going for High G. If we can kill him, then we've completed the mission. There's 3 enemies here. There's 1 dragon, 1 essence, 1 Kirin, and then the big boss. Alright, it looks like we've done it. Looks like I got worked up over nothing. Cool, that's that mission complete. So we've completed the ritual to become closer to the stars. What does Sun have to say? Or Soon, I forget how you pronounce his name.
I see that I have underestimated you.
Damn straight you did.
Forgive my harshness, There are those who take the power of the stars for granted.
The celestial ministry, perhaps?
I see you have encountered them already.
Unfortunately.
Yeah, they're a bunch of idiots.
The ministry are nothing more than an overfed bunch of paper pushers, good for little other than playing parlor tricks at a Naga cub's birthday party.
Okay. Calm down.
Well, you'll understand then when I don't welcome all of those who come looking to become closer to the stars. Now you will excuse me. I have much work to do.
But
go talk to an adept.
Alright, and we got Masters. 23-minute completion time. And I believe it's 25 minutes to get Masters. You've got to complete in less than 25. So that was quite close. There we go, that's pretty cool. You can see an afflicted monk there, if you look at that. Alright, so what have we got here? 2 members of the Jade Brotherhood, it looks like. Just stroll in, and they're about to get destroyed. We just did a whole mission without any afflicted, I just realised. Nice little change of pace. Run from the Dead Space monsters, run! I love how the warriors seem to have like chainmail inside their flesh. And a ranger as well. That one actually looks like the Flood from Halo. Yeah, you can't run. Oh, Shiro's here. With his 2 super long swords. You can get those at the end of the game. I'm thinking of getting them. It's funny because in one of the cutscenes they actually say many people seek my blades. And yeah, people do.
Are you an envoy?
Yes.
Are you here to take us to eternal paradise?
You're not going to paradise.
What are you going to do with us?
I'm going to make you into my soldiers. You're going to fight for me.
We won't do it! You can't make us!
You will do whatever I tell you.
Look how scarred his face is.
Kneel. Bow before your new master.
Alright, so a nice satisfying evil laugh there. And we're here at Senji's Corner. Finally, a new section of the city. Check it out. So we're now here. You'll remember I said that there's the Undercity beneath the Zhangwang Skyway. Well, would you look at that? We can now go out onto the Skyway itself, which is the home of the Jade Brotherhood. Of course, the Ampha being underneath. And also we can leave to go back out into Napui Quarter here. Like I said, there's no real reason to come out here. Actually, I just want to check something. Is the sky? No, see the sky's back to normal now. So it would seem that it's only during the ritual that that weird sky thing happens. Yeah, but there's no real reason as far as I can see to actually go out there. Anyway, guys, I want to check the time for the video. So give me 1 sec. Oh, holy crap, it says that I've been filming for about 50 minutes. Oh my god, time really does fly. I'll probably have to split that in 2. So yeah, I'll end this one here. I'll see you next time, guys, for probably episode 23 or episode 22. I'm not sure. See you later.